Hello, today is September the 10th, 2015. I am attending a professional development by Larry Bell to cover some instructional strategies for the classroom teacher and for leadership. I am hoping to get new ways where I can deliver instruction and lead my department to a successful student.
When I see the teachers want to spend their $50 to buy a DVD, and knowing how much my stuff helps kids, I just wish some more principals would step up and say, "Don't worry about it, I got you covered." If you love these kids enough, you're going to spend $50 of your own money. You want to know why we're not upset? That I bought over $3,500 worth of material. It's because I know how bad when somebody really wants to do something, they'll do it. Little personal reflection now. Something that touched you. That's personal, so I'm not going to ask you to share that. I was asked by one of my bosses, as I said, "Boss, what's something that you want us to be incorporate this afternoon? I want to make sure I'm on the right track." And the person said something that, as a classroom teacher, I didn't think about, but as soon as he said it, my eyes lit up. So I'm going to do what I'm going to ask y'all to do. See, if I practice what I preach, what I tell y'all is not just some speech. Can I get it right on? So I'm going to pretend we're at PLCs, and there's an issue. I'm going to pretend that the issue is that next Tuesday or so, we're going to have something called a goals night. And that parents are going to come in. And this is a new day. Everybody say new day. New day. That don't count. You didn't shake your head and I shake my head. I'll bring the whole table up here. You better shake that head and say new day. New day. Now turn to your friend and shake your head and tell your friend it's a new day. So how do we make sure that we get the customer service right within our PLC? So here's what we're going to do. At your table, I want y'all to come up with, let's call them 6 things that we can all do to interact with parents in a positive way. And some things that principal can do to make every parent feel welcome and respected. Here's kind of what I mean. At Garfield, we had a lot of Hispanic parents, and a lot of them work construction. A lot of them were maids and custodians and all. A lot of them didn't want to come to the building because they didn't feel like their clothes were apropos. But we made sure, and I'll tell you what, I let it fight on this one, that when that parent walked in that building, good mother, I don't care how they were dressed. Oh, everybody ain't got your money home. Look at you. You can't hide money. You can't hide money, girl. You can't hide money. Lord have mercy. You can't hide money. It just seep out everywhere. Look at him. It just seep out everywhere. Don't even try it, bro. That's another poster for you for free. Look at it, I love that title. That's a beautiful title. Probably about $75. Anyhow, but when those parents walk in that door, I would be, "How you doing, Miss Ma'am? How you doing? How you doing, sir? Oh, it's so good to see you." And they knew, some of them, because they were called up there during the day and their clothes were caked, but they had to get their caked in mud and stuff. "How you doing, sir? Thank you. My name's Coach Bell. Are you here to see some to your child? Are you looking for the office? Are you looking for the office? Let me show you what the office is. Come on, I'll show you. Come on. I'll walk with you. I'll show you what big school. I'll walk with you. How you doing? What's your name?" "Oh, I'm Garcia. I'm sorry, what's your name?" "What's your last name?" "Garcia." "Hello, Mr. Garcia. Mr. Garcia, I'm not going to call you by your first name when you one of the parents of my children. I'm not going to disrespect you like that. I expect your child to call me Mr. or Coach. I'm going to call you like I want the children to call me. Mr. Garcia, come on down here with me. It's all right. Mr. Dalley, that's my friend. Mr. Dalley, it's Mr. Garcia. He come up here today to see about his child. They're my principal. He's wonderful. I want 6 things, simple things. Customer service. What does it look like in your building? I want you to start it next Tuesday, and I want you to keep going. I want 6. let's get busy. You got 4 minutes. I didn't say 4. I said what? 4. In my ungrammatical profundity. Show us a passion right there. Don't get me started. 6 things.
We're saying for the parents.
Yeah, I have.
Customer
Smile,
service.
greet parents, and ask if they've been helped. Even if they're sitting there waiting, just ask if you've been helped. And
6 things.
return calls.
Yes, within a timely manner.
This is my favorite too.
Return calls.
Within 24 hours.
Return
Oh,
calls.
yes. Oh, yes. Within 20, yes.
And emails, return emails within, I would say within
calls or
12 hours.
emails. I'm
Because
old school.
really, if your emails, you get those more.
Hey, can we get a, what you call them? What do you call them? You take a picture like that?
A selfie?
Yeah, do
Selfie.
something.
This is for my school.
Oh, you doing it for your school. Well, after that, I got my own. I'm going to put you on my Facebook page. We see me in the world. Me and you going to do something.
All right, we're going to do a selfie.
And anybody else that wants to.
Is it what you call that?
A selfie? My professor gonna look at that and be like, well, who was the man in the video? Return calls within 24 hours. And what I was saying about emails is we check our email more frequently.
Yeah.
It's not like you don't have to send a long email, just acknowledge that you received the email. And that, because
Receive.
two-way communication.
Return calls and acknowledge emails.
And acknowledge email. I was going to say positive phone calls. You always, even now we can call the parents and say, look, there's nothing, because the first thing they're going to say is what's wrong.
Yeah.
Oh, there's nothing wrong. We just want to let you know that your child is doing wonderful, or, we're working, or whatever, just
What
positive
makes a
phone calls.
customer, a parent feel welcome and
If you
respected?
call
in
them
your
positive, they're more willing to come to the school.
What makes them feel welcome?
Also, you can do
What makes them feel respected?
like the parent involvement, parent days. Where you invite parents.
What
in.
makes you feel welcome when you
have
go
it
to a
organized.
place?
So parent days where you invite parents. In.
What makes you feel respected when you go somewhere?
Reading or something like change the culture of the school. My business card when they come to the school.
Business cards. Tell them to call. Give you your personal number. Yeah, I give everybody my number. Giving your number to parents. That's right.
So they'll tell me what's going on. They don't have no excuse. They don't have no excuse.
And when you call them, they're gonna be willing to help to talk to you.
The words is no. Don't you love this woman and what she talking? I
know she's funny, huh? She is so funny. It's like everything is amazing. This is her first year teaching. I know so many negative things, but she's funny. She's
This is her first year teaching.
but student teaching is not like teaching.
Oh, yeah, student teaching is different because
It's very different from teaching.
You're more observant and
Yeah, you're not in control. Student teaching is very different from teaching. Believe me.
He gave me all the control of the class as well.
Well, my student teaching hours was sub hours.
Ladies and
They
gentlemen,
never did my
every table I want.
Me,
Yes.
I did everything. It wasn't like I took a bench right. First day I walked in, I said, it's your class.
My bad. I need all of these sent. Don't send them to you, Dr. Augustine, or you want to still send them to the same? Oh, okay.
Miss
Same
Thing.
email address.
He said
And this
Miss
is
Thing.
called good customer service.
He called her Miss Thing.
Somebody from the table, please send these immediately. Get them typed up and send them immediately. So that we have this as of the end of the data bank.
Smile, make you feel welcome.
That's what I have. Smile.
I want to start over here.
Return calls.
Positive phone calls.
And
Parent involvement.
you're wonderful.
When you invite parents into the school.
How they did teach daughters and teach or donuts and dads. They could bring an uncle if they don't have if there's not a father in the home, or if it's the girls, you do tea,
Yeah, that's the
mother
parent
and daughter
involvement
tea
activities.
Yeah.
I love the tea thing. I love
The
that.
tea with the daughters.
Wonderful ones. Okay. And then we gotta really move. We got a lot of big stuff to do. But I want to touch on this because it's important.
There's
What
a
did I hear you
national
saying?
program that dads bring the kids to school.
I'm sorry, say that again.
That's a good one. Don't talk bad, don't put your school down.
That other stuff is in the past. Everybody say in the past.
In the past.
So we want to say positive things about the school, and positive things about the district, and positive things about your college. Excuse me.
Don't talk bad.
All right, and your name is? Everybody say Kim. Way to go.
The dads would bring the kids to school.
What else did y'all say?
The dads bring the kids to school on the first day.
We need to shake hands and be engaging and smile.
Ladies and gentlemen, do not take parents for
That's what
granted.
we said.
One of the things that I know this district is trying to do is to bring back some people who left this district for other places during tough times. You got to sell yourself, sell the district, sell your product, which is your education of these children. You shake hands, you look people in the eye, you thank them for coming out, thank them for having your child there, whatever it takes. Give them the same service that you would expect anywhere you go. And your name is? Everybody say Kelly. Kelly. You go, girl. You go, girl. Who else has a couple you want to
donuts
share?
for Dad.
Yes, please stand.
Dad's and donuts.
Give us one of yours.
Be more than happy to. We said what school needs is to have a positive receptionist sitting there, so when that parent walks through there, you don't have a grumpy grandma or something.
You need an informative receptionist too.
Positive and informative.
You've got to have that positive receptionist.
Yeah.
And if you don't have one, you need to work with yours to make sure that person looks at every adult and child who walks in that door as the best friend they ever had, even if they don't know their name. Ladies and gentlemen, that first, you can have the best teachers in the world, but if that secretary or receptionist puts a bad impression in the mind of that parent, that stuff can take years to get rid of. But conversely, if that person, kind of person says, hello, how are you? Wow, thank you for coming. What's your name? And how can I help you today? You have a child here? Oh, that's so good. You do? What's their name? Oh, I don't know if I know them, but I'm sure I would love to. And what can we do for you today? You have to write up a doggone script if you got an issue with somebody in that front, because she's right. She's right. Whether it's next Tuesday or whenever it is for your goals night or whatever, that has to go on with everybody. Everybody say, Miss Pope.
Miss Pope.
Loza Sharon couldn't do that. I'm messing with her. That was you were messing with a while ago. You were. All right, so stand up, give me your. I just want to give you one of these. Whatever last time. Yes, sir, go ahead.
We really want to piggyback on this group and speak positive about the district, because in our situation at the alternative school, parents come in outraged at the main campus because their child is being sent to the discipline camp. So we really piggyback on that and said let's speak positively about the district.
Yes.
They come in saying, Mr. Jackson, that bald head.
Yes! I done heard it!
Mr. Jackson is doing a great job.
Let me tell you something. You're right. You're absolutely right. And in a situation like that, well, that school, they don't know how to do all that. You say, you know what? I'm not sure what experience your child had before. Your child is here now, and we're going to do everything to help them. You know, I'm sure those people did the best they could. But your child is here now. Let's focus on this. Your child have a good experience here. Don't put nobody else down. Oh, Coach, that is so good. What do I say, Coach? Coach! Go ahead. Go ahead. And now for the star. Get your pencils out. Get your pens out, because the star is fitting to speak. Corey will now. All right, Coach. Corey will now pontificate. All right. He's going to enlighten you, the most gifted and talented of you. Talented. Stand up, Corey, and give us one of the things that you guys came up with in order to give good customer service. Go ahead.
All right, one thing that we said was we're going to try to engage parents more by making phone calls.
Yes.
5 phone calls per week, 5 positive phone calls per week. You know, even if we have to cut down and say, hey, your child was here on time.
That's all it takes. For the first time this year. Don't add that last part.
Obviously, we said we want to do everything with passion.
If those folks, if your customers see you passionate about these children, passionate, you have just walked into the best high school in the world. We're gonna make this one the best. We don't care what happened last year. You here now. Oh, we got this. Oh, sir. Oh, man. Oh, we got this, honey. We are just, this year is gonna be one of the greatest years ever. And your child John is in my class. Okay, your child Corey is in my class. I feel like I died and going to heaven just having Corey in my class. So that passion. That's why you the man. That's why you the man. That's why right there. If I say Corey, you the man. You the man. That's all right, y'all. That's all right. Let's do one more. Let me pick on. Call on this table here. You haven't spoken up much. Give me one of you. What y'all come up with?
Mr. Johnson.
Somebody will just give me some compliments while you were young. You lying wait, let her go. And then okay, go ahead. Okay, Ozan High, What's Ozan High School? Ozan High School. You're wonderful. You're wonderful. Yes, ma'am. And what's your name? Mia. Okay, Mia, go ahead.
Okay, we said to make sure we follow up in a timely manner.
Stop. If you're going to give good customer service, follow up in a timely manner, put a time frame on it, and then do it. That is so good. Give me another, Mia.
We also said, if you don't know the answer, don't just say I don't know. Say you'll find someone to assist you.
I love this woman. That's as bad as I don't know. Just I'm not sure of the answer. I cannot tell you that at this time, but I will find someone who knows the answer, and I will be sure to get back to you. Or I'll get you to someone who does. It's gonna be okay. We'll find it. Let's go in the front. That is. Everybody say Mia. Mia. That was excellent. Everybody turn to your friend and tell your friend that Mia show is excellent. Good. All right, sir. Go ahead. Yes, sir.
Greetings, everyone. How y'all doing?
All right. What school are you from? What school are you from?
I'm from Central Magna High School.
All right. Central Magna High School.
Well, one thing that we
They got Mr.
learned esteemed leader that was giving us a charge is that whenever our parents come, especially to goal night, that we're not just going to tell them how to get there, but we're going to follow up and follow through and help them get there.
Wow.
We're not going to direct them somewhere. We'll take them hand in hand and walk them the way they need to go.
I love it. I love it. Do it yourself. Have some people there assigned to do it, but you got to be like the stable singers and do what? Take them there. I'll take it there. Oh, don't get me started. Go ahead.
The first one I like to use is, okay, whenever a parent come in, I always communicate to them that they're part of the team.
That's right.
I say, look, I need you. I gotta have you to help us get our little child to where we need to go. And I say, I don't wait till them to take the initiative. I go and try to make friends with them. As soon as they come in, I establish eye contact with them, and you can see the question on their face when they say it. And I go up there, and great shot myself. Hey, I'm Angus Williams, got your kid in my class. I need you to help me out.
Ingratiate yourself to them. Don't wait. Go up to them, talk to them, make good eye contact, and let them know that it's a team effort. You want good customer service? Let them know that you're on the same what? Team. The same team. We all in this together. Tell me your name again.
Oh, William.
Everybody say William. William. That's just wonderful. You ought to be honored to be at the table with him, Mr. Doodle. You ought to be honored to know him, child. Hand him some of your money. You ought to I'm messing. This man said I'm going to snap this fool with a mirror. And he didn't say it, but he thought it. Okay. Yes. Patula.
One that we had was embrace their language. No, I'm asking your, most of those spots. Now, I only know enough to make me go up.
You just did. You just did. Ladies and gentlemen, I had a friend once, and the guy was just a brilliant individual, was a philosopher. He was in a long time period for his life. Because the guy was a tremendous philosopher. He played at William & Mary up there at the Citadel on basketball. And we met later in life again. And this man said something to me that I've never let go of. And it goes exactly what she's saying. And notice how you do this. Ladies and gentlemen, when people walk up to you, your first response to them, without you even knowing it, is instantaneous. If this one starts speaking Spanish or very broken English, as many people do, including my daddy when he was alive, the initial in you can be picked up. When someone starts talking to you, I want you to stand up straight immediately. I want you to smile and start listening to them. I don't want you to look down on them because of the way they speak. I don't want you to say, are you trying to say, well, you don't even know what they're trying to say. If you feel like you know what they're saying, then that's fine. So you're looking for the office, or you want to go to so-and-so? Yes, ma'am, we're just glad to have you here. Because people will look at the language part and start turning people off, and then word gets out in the community. They don't really want us there. They don't care about us. That is excellent. Please be aware. When you go back, your job, they're sending me kind of people I know that will do the right thing. Can I get it right on? Right on. That's why you're here. But you've got to get back now and fight for this in your departments and its grade levels. That when those parents come in, whether they speak good English or not, whether they speak broken English or Ebonics like my dad, let's make sure they feel welcome here. Don't put them down because of the way they speak. Okay? That is just, everybody say patula. Patula. Excellent. Excellent.
Excelente.
All right. Yes, ma'am.
I'm Sylvia from Marshall.
Yes.
One of the things we talked about is when a parent has a conference scheduled with you, to not have the receptionist send them down to your room, but to go and meet them.
Wow.
When you're at the bank and you have an appointment, they don't send you to the banker's office. He comes out with his coat on and he's ready to meet you.
Yes.
And we also give you an opportunity to kind of conversate with the parent before your meeting starts. How was your day? Hot outside? And so you kind of set the tone, giving them a chance to ease up before they get to your room.
Two great things on customer service. And I love the idea. Go down to the office, because the school I taught at Garfield, I've been to one school here. It's kind of large. But I know at Garfield, we had 2 stories and 3,000 plus students. It was a huge place. You don't send parents to that building. I know kids getting lost there. They've been to school 3 weeks. Still don't know where to go.
That's a safety issue.
And they're there. So go to them. That is excellent. And then just to have a little human conversation. And I heard somebody else say it over here, where you say stuff like, it's so good, if so-and-so, I know we're here to talk about Dr. Augustine today, but I'll tell you something. He's a wonderful young man. Now, that's the thing we're going to talk about today, I know, but you know what, we're going to get it done.
When parents want to vent,
and then you can talk about the
just
weather,
want
and,
to vent.
you know,
You don't
he's
have to
on
say
tonight.
anything, just sit and listen.
Do you like sports?
That's a good one.
Brady should be playing anyway, okay? If hit that one Tom Brady, he wouldn't even be on the field tonight. Come on, give me that kind of mess. He can let the air out the ball so he can do that. What kind of time was that, bro? I'm telling you.
Just sit and listen. But sometimes they just want to vent.
I'm introducing the college of business in the world. Because whether I feel that way or not, I really wouldn't tell you. But but I used to do it with my students. Whatever it was they thought they knew, when I wanted to teach something, I showed them something about it they didn't know. It piques their curiosity. All right, so anyway, but you want to do something. That is, what's your name?
Sylvia.
Oh, I got a cousin named Sylvia. Everybody say Sylvia. That's so sweet. That's so sweet. Everybody tell your friend that Sylvia is one sweet child. Yes, she is. Yes, she is. Yes, she is. All right. Now we have email booths owned to Dr. Bonton, and so you have some things to work on. We also want to get that portal and pull that stuff up, and we're going to have it available for all the teachers to be able to have access to. I'm gonna ask each principal to look through everything that everybody has, because you get to hear it here, and put this in front of the whole school and say, okay, here's hours, what do y'all like? And then you guys start doing them. Okay, look for those, get those done. Okay, now, so much to do, so little time to do it in.
Ms. Bell,
Talk to
just
me.
let everybody know I'm missing several documents, but I'm busy time.
Okay, some people have not sent it yet, so be sure to send it. We need all of that stuff in that data bank, and every.
So I just attended a professional development with Larry Bell. It is a leadership professional development where it was myself, my principal, my campus principal, my curriculum coordinator, and another department leader. The professional development was generally just explaining different strategies that campuses can use to improve student learning, how to get teachers more involved, and how to make the campus as a whole more suitable for student learning and student-centered. During the professional development, or this particular one, it was very, very energetic. It wasn't like anything I've ever attended as far as a meeting goes. I was told it was a professional development meeting where he would explain things that we could implement on our campus. But it ended up being very, very, very just active. It was more active than anything I've ever attended. So what I learned is the use of the 12 powerful words. All teachers need to implement that, and the campus as a whole, actually the district is has decided today that we're going to implement the use of the 12 powerful words in some format to get our students ready for STAR and have them think more analytical instead of giving them multiple choice questions. We need to implement open-ended and use the 12 powerful words, which is explain, describe, support, evaluate, trace, compare, contrast, and then 5 more. I don't know how I lost my train of thought on what the other words were. This is my first time really ever having to use them the way that they were told that we needed to use them as a campus. So me as the department head, what I am responsible for is taking the information back to my department and coming up with a plan that we can use to ensure that we are using all of the strategies that we learn today. How can I assist the campus in implementing these things? How can we get the campus as a whole to be more involved in students and get away from teacher-centered classrooms, make them more student-centered classrooms? Also, he talked about having the campuses more welcoming for parents, which I thought was very, very important, because a lot of times parents are not involved, and it's not that they don't want to be involved, it's just that they don't know how to be involved. So Larry Bell suggested that as a campus we come up with a plan to ensure great customer service for our parents, to make them feel welcome whenever they enter our building. What we decided to do as a campus was to make sure that everyone greets parents. If we pass by a parent, we are to greet them it doesn't matter how they look, how they're dressed, you know, if they speak English, if they don't, we still have to greet them in a manner to make them feel comfortable and welcome into the campus. The campus principal is going to create a skit for the office personnel so that when parents call, they feel welcome as well. Because, you know, if there is bad blood or bad feelings when they call, then they're not, you know, they're less likely to call. Another thing that we are going to do, which I thought I'm really excited about, is we're going to do the implementation of warm welcome and warm exits. So Larry Bell asked everyone there, which was nothing but campus principals, curriculum coordinators, department heads. What we did is we had to come up with 6 things that we wanted to implement on our campus. Then we talked about it, discussed it. Our assistant superintendent was also in the professional development, so we emailed all of our suggestions to the person that's over curriculum and instruction. So what she's going to do is send a list to everyone of all these suggestions, and we're going to use at least 6 of them. So our 6 was not to accept the I don't know with the students. As a campus, we have to get away from I don't know. Warm welcome and warm exit. Sometimes the students, you know, they may not have a warm welcome at home, or no one's told them goodbye. Another thing is the skit that the principal is going to come up with for the parents. Everyone is going to have to speak to the, you know, make parents feel welcome when they come into the building. Positive interaction with the students, which is a given. You should be positive interaction with students should always happen. And the last one is going to be continued positive interaction between the staff. Because if the staff is not interacting with each other positively, then it's not going to work. And our campus right now is in IR, and our plan is to get out of IR by the end of this year, this school year. We have a whole new staff. I am new as well on this campus. So I really enjoyed this. Wasn't a meeting, it was more of a professional development with Larry Bell, and I look forward to attending more. He said he'll be on our campus sometime during the year to get us, you know, just to see how we're progressing, he and our superintendent, and I look forward to that.